Hi everybody. I decided to try to make a little tutorial on a technique that I use all the time on my glasses. A lot of times when we're making glasses, we find the print to be the most troublesome part about it. Well, when I first started out, I discovered a technique. I didn't invent it, but I discovered it because I questioned, why can't I weed the actual item off of the glass? So one day I tried it, and it's been nothing but happiness ever since. I don't do my glasses any other kind of way. So I'm going to show you this technique, and hopefully this will help someone who is interested in making glasses and wants to add print to the glasses. This is a quick, easy method that allows you to weed the item right off the glass and leave behind your print, and it's not troublesome at all. Okay, so what you see in front of you is a pre-cut template. I removed my little square box background from the vinyl. So basically what you have in front of you is the actual print, and I'm going to weed away the excess vinyl, leaving behind only the print. Okay, so we're gonna get started. Okay, so I am in the process of removing my transfer tape. I've already adhered it to the actual glass. Let me put some light down here a little bit. Hopefully this doesn't affect you seeing it, but I need lights. My eyes is old, so I need a little assistance with my visual. Okay, so I am going to gently remove my transfer tape. I am using 651 vinyl. This is what I use on all of my glasses, my canvas. It's a permanent vinyl. It washes very well. I do not recommend putting any craft items in a dishwasher, because the dishwasher temperature gets excruciatingly hot, and over time it can cause the actual vinyl to become very volatile and fragile. Okay, some people say, oh, I do it all the time and I done had mine for whatever years or whatever. Okay, that's fine, but when it comes to my customers, I tell them no microwave and no dishwasher. It's a handcrafted item. And while I use permanent bonds, again, it's handcrafted. You don't need all that aggressiveness in caring for it. If you're using it, it's a glass. You can simply jug it in, jug it in and out of some soapy water, run the washcloth in it right quick, rinse it off, and turn it upside down in the drain and let it dry and put it away for the next usage. It does not need to go through all of that excruciatingly heat temperatured water splashing and pulsating at it like it's trying to remove debris, because yeah, it can remove the debris and it can cause the vinyl to become very fragile, so it may not, nothing may not happen in 1 year, but then over the course of a year you see something picking and peeling. Okay, you don't want that. So I recommend hand washing these items only. Even if it has glitter and rhinestone on it, hand wash only. That's my recommendation to my customers. Okay, so again, I'm going to continue to gently remove the transfer tape. If you see that some of your vinyl is beginning to lift while you're removing the tape, just take your finger and rub it back down. That just might be an area that didn't adhere just yet. I can't find my little smoother tool, which I'm becoming upset with it, because I usually take that and I run it over the print real well, and then I know that I don't have any lifting, but I can't find it, so I had to use this one. But again, that one is a little bit more precise because it has the flattened hook on the back. Okay, but gently remove your tape. Do not be aggressive in moving your tape because you don't want anything to come up except for the tape. And I always recommend when doing crafts, take your time. What are you rushing for? I mean, I know you're excited, but you want to be excited with the end result, not something that your excitement caused to get messed up in trying to create it. And now you become frustrated because your creation got messed up by a simple removal of something that you could have took your time with. Seems like this little piece over here wants to be a little bit aggy. But in the event that you do find it, just kind of move back and forth to different areas. And what I do is I try to roll the tape down so that it's not a pull but more like a roll off of the vinyl. And there you go. This piece of tape was way bigger than it needed to be, but okay, so there is, oh, I gotta be careful so I don't knock that camera over. There is my print on the glass. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my pick tool and I'm going to go and remove my outline. You know how you put like an outline around your design so that you can actually lift that part away from the design and leave, well, this has that too. So when I lift it, it's going to just leave my printed areas. Okay? So I'm going to get me a little starter piece. Okay, I got my little starter piece and I'm going to lift it gently. I'm advanced doing this. For you starters, take your time. You know, it'll work as long as your vinyl is adhered, but you know, you're starting out, so you want to get comfortable with how the process works before you kind of move faster than your actual comfort level is with weeding. But as you see, you'll see my design start to take form, and the pieces that you see me removing, this is all dead space that I don't want, and it's going to leave behind my print that I do want. Oh, I hope you guys can see this because I'm almost finished and I don't want to have to redo this again. But there she is. Okay, and then for other areas that still need to come out, like I have some really little thin lines in here, I just take my little needle nose and I go lightly lift a little starter piece and I remove them. These weeders, needle nose weeders, are the best thing I have yet to discover. And how I actually came about mine is my assistant, when she came on board, she bought herself a pick tool, and in the process of me training her, we discovered the all-in-one. And the next day when she came to work, she had one. Well, she has since not left me totally, but she has since had to go do some things with her boys. They graduated from high school and went to college, so mommy duties called. But she left these, and I was intimidated by them because I couldn't work them because they're actual tweezers, okay, and they're actual needle nose. So I didn't know how to hold them and when to use the tweezer feature, but I was determined that there will be no tool in my home that I will not know how to use. So I had to, overcome that challenge by learning how to use them. Well, I can safely say that if she was to come back anytime soon, she'd have to go buy her another pair because these is mine. I done learned how to wheel and deal with these bad boys. But anyway, back to the reverse weed. Get my little starter piece and lift it up. Oh, I hope you guys can see this. I would be so disappointed if you can't, because I don't do tutorials often because I'm really so busy. So when I get the incentive to make a quickie, I need for everything to be right when I do it, because I'm not I don't have a lot of time where I can make tutorials and spend time with doing them. I need to hit it and quit it. Okay, but as you can see, there's my print coming in. Okay, and I'm just removing little pieces that I see that I know I don't want. That's when the needle nose come in real handy because it allows me to get a focus pick. I don't have to worry about lifting something that I want. I can use that needle nose to go right in there and get exactly what I want. And there's some little fine pieces in here that my needle nose works perfectly with. Even without my glasses on, I know no better. Give me a second and put my spectacles on. Okay, now I can see. Oh, eyes playing with them. Okay. This is called reverse weed, and it's basically removing the excess vinyl from your print design, leaving behind only your design. So once you've got it positioned where you want it to be, you can begin weeding. This technique also works for me and can work for you on canvas items. I use this because again, it's so user friendly. Like ever since I discovered it, it's like, oh no, I don't do anything but this technique. Because when I first started doing glasses, while I enjoyed the process, I just was fumbling all over with the weeding, and 651 is very sticky. It sticks to itself, and I didn't have time to be fighting with it. I needed to put it on, weed it, and keep it moving. And I was curious because I knew that it was going on a glass, so I was wondering why I couldn't just weed the excess off the glass. And I decided to try it one day, and it worked. And this is what I've been doing ever since to create my glasses. I use this technique on every glass. There is not one glass that I've made in the past several years that I don't use the reverse technique on. Like, it's just so easy. You see that? Just so easy. You get your starter piece, and anything that comes up that you don't want to come up, you lay that bad boy right on back down. And keep it moving. Okay. So, if you are interested in making glasses, here's a quick, easy technique that you can do, and it will keep the fun in making the glass, and you will actually enjoy the process of weeding because it won't stress you out. Okay, I am going to finish hitting this off with some little speckles that I have in here, but there you go. There's the image, and that's called reverse weeding. Any questions, leave a comment underneath the video, and I will try to answer it as best as I can. But I hope that I have explained everything that you may have a question potentially on, and I do hope that it's very clear.